Good morning, children. I am Sumana Dikshit, your science teacher, and today I will give you a brief description on the human skeleton. You often feel something hard when you touch your legs, arms, or even your head. Do you know what the hard substance inside your head is? Well, this hard substance is a bone. The human body is made of a number of bones. Together, these bones form a framework that gives shape to our body. This framework is the skeleton. A body without a skeleton will appear like a jelly that has no shape of its own. Not only does the skeleton gives shape and support, it also helps in movement of various parts of the body. Now let us look at some parts of the skeleton. The skeleton comprises of four main parts: the skull, the backbone, the rib cage, and the limbs. Let us first learn about the skull. The skull is made of bones of the head and the face. All the bones of the skull are immovable except the lower jaw. There are depressions or holes in the skull for eyes and nose. The function of the skull is to protect an important organ of the body, which is the brain. The next part of the skeleton is the rib cage. The rib cage is the bony structure present in the chest area. You can easily feel it each time you keep your hand on your chest. There are 12 pairs of ribs present in a human being. The ribs are joined to the backbone on the back and the breastbone in the front. The rib cage protects many important internal organs such as heart and lungs. The next part of the skeleton is the backbone. The backbone is also known as the spine. The spine helps you bend down to pick up things or to tie your shoelace. The backbone runs from the back of the skull to the lower back of the body. The spine is made of 33 small bones called vertebrae. These small bones are joined to each other. It is this bone by which rib cage is attached. The limbs constitute the last part of the skeleton. There are forelimbs and hind limbs. The bones of the arm form the forelimbs. There are three bones, one long bone in the upper arm and two small bones in the lower arm make the forelimbs. The bone of the upper arm is attached to the vertebrae by the collarbone and the shoulder blade. Similarly, three bones in the legs together form the hind limb. These are one bone in the upper leg or the thigh and two bones in the lower leg. The legs are supported by the pelvic bone. All these together make up the skeletal system. Let's recap. The skeleton is a framework of bones that gives shape and support to the body. There are four parts of a skeleton. These are skull, ribs, spine, and limbs. The skull is made of bones of the head and the face. The skull protects the brain from any damage. Rib cage is the bony structure present in the chest area. The ribs protect the internal organs like stomach and lungs. The spine runs from the back of the head to the lower back and helps in making the body flexible. Arms and legs together make the limbs. The bones of the arm make the forelimb while the bones of the legs make the hind limb. Thank you, children.